the first ever long shots with JigaX9. Kicking it off with the first interview. But before we do that, I want to introduce my co-host, co-producer, co-engineer, Benji703.
Yo, what's up?
All right. Also, with us today, I got my boy, moderator. Guy's going to put in a little insight here and there, add a little bit extra. My boy, Dominic Mensa, a.k.a. Thor of London. First, we have the lovely, deadly, and awesome Doc Robin.
Hello.
And then we got my boy Twist, Game Over. Hashtag Playmaker Edition. It's official now.
Okay.
Quick shout out to Danny Robb, for putting me on. Also going to be doing a lot of the audio, stuff like that. And, shout out to VPGA, the whole community. Without further ado, all right, guys. My first question for both of you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, and then you guys are both going to get a chance to, put your input and everything. So, how long have you both been playing pro clubs?
I'll go first. This is at least for VPGA, this is my 4th season. But aside from that, I've been playing for a couple of years. I'm not sure exactly which FIFA I started, but long enough to still be doing it, I guess. I remember first discovering it and being terrible. I was absolutely horrible. Did not play my position at all. It was pretty awful. Kind of bounced back between striker and midfielder. I'm really happy at midfielder now. Right attacking mid, right mid. I think I really found my place, and I'm excited to be able to contribute something further in this league. This is my first official time. VPGA is my first official.
Awesome.
That I was a professional goalkeeper in real life. So I was like, I might take it to FIFA. And I tried. I was pretty good, honestly. I will block sweaties. The only thing I couldn't block was just penalties. But everything else I was pretty good at. And I decided not to join a league. I don't know why. But throughout the years, I went to Cam, which I sucked at. I honestly think I sucked at every other FIFA. I didn't know how to stay in position. I just did whatever I could and took long shots. Most of them went in. I'm not gonna lie, they were good. Some were just like horrible mistakes. I thought it was really good. Until FIFA 15 is like where I started making my guy try to look like Messi because I got so used to using Messi well.
Right.
And I did pretty good until FIFA 16. That's where I found my groove. That's where I started playing really well. FIFA 17, as you could tell.
Do you think it's because of the way the shots started changing, like the finesse actually felt like a finesse, or like incorporating, because I don't think the low shot came until this edition, right?
I think so. FIFA 16, yeah. FIFA 16. I remember L2 was a overpowered button too.
Right.
I didn't even know finesse shot existed for a way too long period of time.
I mean, I knew it existed, but I just like using L2, L2 R2,
Yeah,
you just stand and blasted that in FIFA 16. It was sick.
Would you guys say that you actually enjoyed pro clubs when you first got into it, or was it kind of like you would go across it and then you'd kind of go away from it, or was it were you doing it every day at first, or did it take time?
I wouldn't call it love
day.
at first sight. I wouldn't. Drop-in matches were such a turn-off. It was very frustrating as a new player going from controlling everybody to controlling just one guy and expecting everyone else to try to contribute,
Yeah.
Right.
I said pro clubs. Drop-ins is the worst, but that's where you earn your stripes at.
I'd say drop-ins is still bad, though.
I mean, honestly, I met some of my coolest FIFA friends on drop-ins. Like, drop-ins, even though I still hate playing it now, because I actually have a club with people I actually enjoy playing with. Like drop-ins, I'll still go back in there and play, and I'll still meet cool people that I like to bring over to VPGA. But drop-ins is fun for a certain amount of time. For like 2 games.
I never played on a team with Alan Cruz until one time at 2 a.m. We both happened to be in a drop-in lobby, and now we play every day at 2 a.m. So.
Would you say it's because everybody's trying skill moves or trying to be messy, trying to do that, Does it feel
I,
like
I think that's like a big reason, you know. Like I also did drop-ins until I found like, you know, communities, which is pretty cool that they have on PlayStation,
Right.
the communities chat.
Right.
That's where I started playing in FIFA 16. I just kept going on and on with communities. It
Me
was
too.
myself with Easy Shadow Franco. That's when I first met him because of community. And then from there, I met Gunners Alexis. His old name was Skill Nino, and then he changed it to Gunners Alexis, obviously. And we just connected from there on, and then it transferred to FIFA 17. We started up Arsenal in our third season playing in VPGA. We did pretty good.
nice, nice. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, I got one quick question. Now that we're like on that skill move topic, what do you think is like your favorite skill move?
Around the world. The little
Um,
rainbow.
Yeah, around the
actually,
world's good.
I don't even know how to do skill moves, to be fair. It sucks. I mean, after all the years playing FIFA, since like FIFA 2002, I believe, when Ronaldo was in Man U,
Hmm.
um, I never knew how to do skill moves. I
Stop.
sucked.
Move up.
But would you say like you do
Twist.
like close control, like a little bit of like body feint? You don't use any of those L2 R2 combinations
I only use L1, the no touch dribble.
and no touch dribble.
That's probably like my favorite. I feel like I've been using that since FIFA 16. It's the only thing I'm good at.
You
I'm
know,
aware of
honestly,
that,
I have the
John.
same kind of case. I'm not very good at them. You know, timing
Yeah.
is off sometimes, or I'll try to use the analog stick and end up just screwing up using the wrong skill move. So I try to leave it all to Tigray on my team at least. Just give
Right.
the
Yeah.
ball to him, and he can do anything to create an opportunity.
Would you
I'm not a
guys
big
ever
fan.
play a different position on the field, like in this edition of FIFA, aside from like where you guys are at right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I'll play
I
for
have a
offense.
second account I play center back on. I'm not saying that I'm incredible, but it's fun.
I have a second
Center
account where I'm
back.
playing goalkeeper again, and it's so much different now.
I
It
have
was so much
a
easier
first
in
account.
FIFA 11.
I have a first
Where
account where I play every position in.
Yeah,
So I
like on
just
this account, I just play straight up striker.
Yeah, I
so in
normally
a
just play like right mid, right attacking mid.
and that's where I'm actually used to seeing you at, Doc. And what I'm thinking is if you three were on a team together, where would you guys put each other in to make, I guess, like your ideal lineup with you three in it?
Well, us three are in Japan. I know we're gonna talk about that later, but for that, I love playing up front with Chris. I
Yeah,
love playing up front with
Japan is
him.
so amazing with Dog. It's like the biggest reunion you'll ever see. It's like if
Oh, I
Robin
know.
went back to Chelsea.
I've
Mm,
missed him. I really have, and I really like playing
Yeah,
up front with him a lot.
she's like my David
mm.
Villa.
Oh,
It's
damn.
pretty fun.
yeah. You see how I get left out? Like wow.
No,
Like
you're
I'm not
great
pulling
too.
I'm not pulling the strings at camp. I'm not
Oh,
setting these
I mean,
people up with goals. It's
Dom
the
plays like
Everyone needs a third
Fabregas,
wheel
you know.
around here.
yeah,
no,
that's
it's all right.
true.
I don't need my sign. I don't need my sign. I don't need my shine. I'm good.
Oh
Keep
my
me in the
God.
shadows. Oh wow.
Oh
Wow.
But in
man.
I
all
mean,
Fun
Dom
visit.
seriousness,
plays a big part.
I really like having Dom on the wing, like if he's at left mid and I'm at right striker, because he gives me a lot of early crosses, and
Mhm.
we create a lot of opportunities with that. I think, at least.
Awesome, awesome.
I
Well,
just
look.
like having Doc on my right side.
Well, all right. Well, I want to actually get into something different now. Give me the background on how you guys found VPGA.
I woke up one lovely morning to a message from Keon saying that he has really wants me to come trial for striker on his team, and we just kind of got together after that. He was trialing a bunch of people, and I've literally been on Chelsea every season. This is obviously the fourth season. I've been here since the beginning with him, and he stuck with me somehow, and now I have his job. Thank you to him. So that's
Nice,
how I got here.
nice, nice.
So I was, obviously I was friends with Ramos, which used to be called Easy Shadow Franco, and Gunners Alexis, and they were in Juventus back in the time, when Juve was actually pretty good. Shout out to Caesar for having that great team.
Are we talking about like
Keon
season
came
one
out of
twist?
nowhere.
Is that like season
Season
one or
2.
season
No,
two?
this
Okay,
was season 2 when Atletico took it all.
nice.
Keon messaged me too. He's like, "Hey, bud." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "How would you like to come play for Chelsea?" I'm like, "You know what? I've been meaning to look for a league team, so yeah." So my first game was against Danny Rob's Man City when they were good, And he's like, no pressure. He said, no this to you, Danny. Keon told me, no pressure. This is only the top 2 team. And I'm like, oh shit. So, luckily I had Doc. Yeah, luckily I had Doc on my team, and I had a great pass. I believe it was from her or from Keon, and I ended up scoring in my debut. And Keon just went nuts.
So wait, you were part of that whole Keon regime then? That's basically who put you on.
He was there for a hot minute.
Yeah, I was there, but like I didn't want to keep playing there since Keon had his favorite striker. And
so wait, did you bring Alexis, or was Alexis already there when you found it? That's what I'm trying to establish.
Alexis was in Juventus at the time.
All right.
With Caesar, since Caesar was the manager of Juve, but his Juve got relegated because he didn't put in stats.
Okay. So I'm taking it that it didn't take you any like time to really adjust to the league though, Twist, right? Like you kind of just hopped right into it and caught it right off the bat.
Yeah, I was fresh, I was like excited, So like when you first get introduced to playing soccer, you want to get out there and do your best, and it was kind of like that. It felt cool.
What about you, Doc? Did it take you time?
I guess Keon would be a better judge. It's hard to judge ourselves sometimes, but I felt really, really comfortable with them. I didn't tell them that I wasn't a dude until after the whole first season.
So you weren't using a mic?
No mic, the whole first season. And I messaged them one time when I was sitting in a Waffle House, and I said, enough is enough. Second season, I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm not a dude. And he was just like, oh my goodness, PM me right now.
What? Crazy.
Everyone was very, very receptive, really, really nice, and did not give like a care at all. It was really, really.
It was genuine.
Yeah, exactly. It was not what I expected necessarily, as pessimistic as that sounds. But I'm really, really grateful to everyone who just kind of puts that aside and
embraces
like,
you. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Who would you guys say is like your favorite teammate right now?
T-Ray. I'm sorry, that's obvious. Top goal scorer. How could he not be your favorite teammate? He makes me look good.
My favorite teammate right now? It's probably, I hate to say it, Twist.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about League, because I love Twist as well, and I'm gonna fight you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
No. See, I ain't never forget about Lil Bro, man. I know where I came from, bro. You know the struggle.
My favorite partner is Shadowblade. He's my dude right there. He's my boy. We talk all the time. He's a big Weekend fan. I'm a big Weekend fan, so we're both like XO till we overdose. I mean, that's my man though. Like me and him play good together. We started off in Arsenal. We're like I would say, not to be cocky or conceited, but I would say we're probably like the best ST duo. But Tigru is still better than us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that one. He's pretty good.
So what if you guys
were? I also just want to shout out to my though. My co-manager is incredible as well, Jumba. We constantly are talking about the team. He stays up and does stats for me whenever I can't. He's honestly such a great guy to know.
I'd love to have him on this show, and when I do the Chelsea edition, make sure you can set that up for us.
That's my manager at Montreal.
Who, Jumbo?
Oh, I thought you said Jonga.
No.
Okay, my bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
I want to give out a quick shout out to Revolution, the MLS team. You guys are fantastic.
Oh my. Oh, go ahead, get him out right now.
Oh, okay. I'm first and foremost, give all praise to the Most High. Second of all, shout out to Atlanta, VPG Atlanta, best team in MLS. And then
I would like to are you on that? I would like to talk about that topic, Atlanta being the best. I mean, didn't you guys use a illegal player in your game?
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't playing. I wasn't a part of that thing.
I'll give a shout out real quick to Everton and Dortmund for giving me more gray hair in 20 minutes than I've ever had. So shout out to you guys for beating us.
Oh my god, yeah, they rubbed that in so bad. Oh god.
You guys are pretty messed up, man.
They dominated us. That was really good, honestly.
Oh
Come on,
man.
Doc is only
Oh,
like
so hey,
22.
well, since we're on that topic right now, my next question was: is there a team that you see on the schedule and immediately think, "Man, I hate playing against them"? If so, who is it?
Um,
Well, I know that
Vancouver.
playing Milan the first time really scared the crap out of me just because of all the hype for the game. You know, it was really nerve-wracking. We play them again this coming weekend, I guess, or next, or whatever it is, on May
How many points
29th.
behind are they from you?
I think we have an 11-point lead. I think I'd have to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 11 after the
So
stats one.
maybe like a
So
win
like, we're
solidify.
yeah, exactly. We have to beat them and we have to beat Liverpool, and that would make me feel a lot better about everything. So, and I
Man
know they're
City's
both
on the
tough
weekend.
opponents. They're both tough opponents, so it's gonna be difficult.
By you, Dom.
Vancouver, because I can never beat Devil's Graves. I've played 5 games against them, and I've yet to beat him, so I don't like playing Vancouver.
Are you thinking? So wait, are you saying that Devil's Grave is like top 3 in the league in CBs or what?
He's the best CB.
Hands down.
Yeah. Hands down.
No
It's not even
Nimbrant, no
close.
Dami,
No,
not
no.
even
It's
JP.
You're
no,
saying
hell
best in
no.
the lead in the league?
Best CB I've seen on FIFA.
That's a
It's
big
Devil's
statement.
Oh, I think my center back's the best center back I've seen on
It's,
FIFA.
and I've played with him and Cam both at the same time on Canada, and it's Devils. It's not
Mm,
Oh, you're
even
talking about
close.
Cam, my center back?
Yeah,
Yo, he's incredible. He's great,
yeah.
I like
honestly.
him.
We had
I
both of
like him.
those, like Canada.
No, he's been trying to get a
Honestly,
little bit of time in at right back too, so he's getting a little more versatile. It's very exciting.
Nice. What about you, Twist?
the team that I'm like, oh, I don't want to play him is probably
Yeah.
Juve, because I have so much respect for Nick Franco. He's a good guy. Even though he
I think
sucks,
you
he's a very
misspoke
cool
there. I
guy.
think you meant Chelsea. I don't know. That was weird of
Oh,
me.
Chelsea. I mean,
Wait, hold on.
they're
Did you say
Chelsea.
Nick?
Yeah. I like Nick Franco. He's pretty
Oh,
cool.
those guys. Huh?
Commissioner of the
Chelsea.
Naked Center?
If I were to face Chelsea, I'd be like, oh, cool, Chelsea.
Are you fucking
I'm
leaving?
just
Wow,
kidding,
that's
dog.
sweet.
Uh, no, I'll be like, you know, I'm pretty scared of facing Doc.
Mm. Even though
I
you
would
guys are on
not
opposite
want to be a
sides of the
defender.
field.
I mean, we're still on the same pitch together. It's always an honor.
It's very
Hmm.
exciting.
It's
You
pretty
guys cross
exciting.
paths at one point at least, whether it's like a corner kick, counterattack.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
sometimes I stand next to her during those corner kicks.
We just hold
Oh.
hands a little bit. Yeah, that's
It's
just...
just no one knows though. It's behind the scenes.
yeah.
Well, look, then this question is for all 3 of you again. What motivated you guys to become managers? I mean, it seems like a lot of people are hesitant to take on that role, but you both, well, all 3 of you seem all right with it.
Should I
I
I
go
mean, I'm
love it.
first?
co-manager. It's pretty cool. I mean, I managed this team in England, and like the team that I got was already in 4th place because the team just left after 2 losses. And I have somewhat experience. It was pretty cool. We ended up being the undefeated team. We beat them, and then they got all pissed off at us.
Do you remember what team that was?
And I don't. I think it was some Bayern Munich team.
Oh, damn.
But we beat them,
Some of
and they were
those.
so angry because we were Dortmund, and they're like, "Oh, your guys' connection sucks. It's because you guys are from America." I'm like, "You guys were host."
Damn. You
I
blamed it
think
on the
Yeah.
internet.
I
Yeah,
absolutely love being a manager, and it's just I like that next level of, I feel like I'm much more connected with my team than other years. I feel like, and as horrible as it sounds, I care so much more because I'm like, guys, this is all like I'm gonna take the heat for this crap in the manager chat, so we have to do pretty well. But
Hmm.
single reason is the Milan game. I know I'm sitting on this topic a lot, but that game was just insane. It was
hey
absolutely
Doc,
insane.
let's not talk about this anymore, all right? Milan players might be
Um,
hearing this, and they're probably still crying.
I'm just saying my co-manager had a lagging connection and dropped out, and I was like just nonstop talking. I was very nervous. I just could not stop talking the whole time, and my team pulled together in that moment. I know it's just virtual soccer, but that moment of us just all like sitting in our houses all over the country, just cooperating together and making something amazing
Simultaneously
happen.
syncing
You
up for
know,
something great. Yep.
it
Definitely.
was amazing. That's why I like being a manager right there.
My favorite part of that game was Doc's goal.
Oh,
oh
That
my
really?
was,
God.
yeah, that was.
That goal changed the whole game. I was like, oh, did you just score that?
What
She just
minute
Oh
was
opened
my
that?
up Twist's book.
I don't know. I
Honestly,
think it
I
was
don't
right before
remember.
halftime. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was
We
one of
went to
those
the
two. She
half
tied it. I
1-1.
think she tied or she took the lead there.
No, we came
Mm,
back from a 1-0 deficit, and right
damn.
before halftime. I'm pretty sure.
What was the final score?
3-2, if I'm not mistaken. It was
Cheers.
and in my opinion, one of the best center backs I've ever seen. Yusuf scored off of it was a corner. We tried to go front post. Tigre ended up turning around and passing it back to him, and he hit the post on the way in. Our center back took a shot with his feet and hit the post on the way in. It was incredible. We were
Nice.
screaming. I was screaming. It was great.
Nice. Dom?
What I like about being a manager, honestly, I didn't want to be a manager, but I guess I had to. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. I refused to be a manager. I was asked plenty of times. But then again, I realized when I became an admin that people tend to gravitate towards me. I don't know why. And it's like, I was like, it's just be a manager, best be a manager. So I was like, you know what? I'll just be a co-manager, and everyone liked me. And I guess I did a good job of recruiting. It's easy, and I kind of get emotionally invested, which I don't like because
Yeah, I do that.
even though I hate that I get emotionally invested in FIFA. But then again, I actually care too much about my players, and I hate. I hate saying the word hate, but I hate when I see a good player have a bad game and people criticize them. Like I can't take that. I feel
Would
like I have to take the blame.
would you say
It's
that
like
if you weren't emotionally like tied to it, that you're not really like about the job? But like, do you think that's something important about being a manager? Like actually, like treating it like if it were your own kid or something like that in that sense?
yeah, because I hate. Yeah, I would say that you have to get emotionally invested because I hate managers. I'd be like, I don't care. Like I hate not picking
Yeah.
players. Like it hurts when I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna play such and such instead of such and such. I'd be like, oh man, I don't like selecting players because it just hurts. Because I feel bad
No,
because I have a
I
connection
know
with
what you
all
mean
my
there.
players.
So would you
So I'd
say
be
that
like, oh man,
it's
this is
more of a
cool.
struggle than a job?
Yeah, because if you're a manager, you build a connection with every player. You want everyone to play. You want to play all 18, 20, or how many players you got on your roster. You don't want to make anyone sit down.
Is that an
But then
important part of
again,
you selecting somebody? The connection you get with them, like just from the first time you play with them?
no, when I select the team, it's based upon chemistry, talent, and how well and personality.
And
Like,
attendance.
yeah, and attendance. Like, I don't care if you don't have to be the best player in the world on FIFA, but if I know you're gonna come out here and give me your all and try your best, I'll start you over someone that's talented, that's gonna come in here with attitude and think that they run things and then just talk down on everyone else. I'm not gonna start you. I'm gonna
Hey,
build
Yeah, I
a
know a
Dom.
lot of
I'm gonna
people
play.
made fun of me for saying that we're like a family. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
just a
build my
small.
team to be a
Here's an
family.
analogy. I got a little couple jokes in the manager chat for saying that my team's like a family. We got a lot of new talent this season. We got mostly free agents. We made a couple big purchases. We brought them over from the Copa team, and I think that allowed us to, kind of hit the ground running with that undefeated streak, where we come in with some natural chemistry. We all really, really like each other. We like being around each other. It goes such a long way if you just put one foot in front of the other with a positive attitude.
Would you say that that's the example now for the? Would you set that as an example for the rest of the managers in the league right now? Building
With maintaining.
building that chemistry. Like, for instance, if we go into next season, are would you tell all the managers stick with your same core, or would you tell them to just buy out, get what you can with your coins?
I don't know. I mean, that's really, really hard. I think it's like a case-to-case kind of basis. For us, it was a core that played together on a different squad. So it's still kind of like sticking with a core, but bringing these new players into the community. I think a lot of the times people get really, really hung up on big names and who's this big name that's been around for 4 seasons. You know what I mean? Let's get
Hmm.
that guy because he works well
I'm
in
gonna
this
add to
team.
that when you're
But
done.
it's
I'm gonna
like
add.
but when we bring our like free agents, it's these unknown people they don't know what to expect about these players. We know the talent, they don't know the talent. Plus they're free. And that's it. And so it keeps them completely focused on, like, I'm not leaving this team to go chase a title. I'm going to stay on with this team and make the title happen here, you know?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
well, let me throw some shade.
Go ahead.
Last season, Spurs had a family. I want to say probably about 90% of that roster never played VPG before.
Not a good family.
And it was a great family. Shut up. We took you into this. We took you in as a stepchild.
Yeah, it was a
And,
mistake to
and
go
Chelsea
there.
did it.
It was a mistake to go to Spurs, playing only one game and the one game I played like CDM. Promise a ST role, but
Okay, man. Like I
That's
said,
besides the
management was
point.
terrible. Management was terrible at Spurs. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things could have been done different. We had managers catering to big egos, which kind of ruined the chemistry from last season to this season. That's why Spurs aren't as dominant as they were last year.
I
Um,
mean they
like
were
I
only
said,
dominant because Arsenal got. Just kidding.
first of all,
Keep going.
anyway, shut up. Like I said, man, it was just, it hurt me to leave Spurs because I liked what we built. I liked all my players that we started at Borussia Mönchengladbach together. And we used to play at least every day for at least 3 to 4 hours, every day, every day, every day. And our chemistry was on point. And then certain big name players came over from Europe and ruined our chemistry, literally gutted the team to the core. And I felt like it was time to leave. So like once you're a manager,
That
you
ship was
must have
going
a nice
down.
solid core.
Would you say that ship
Yeah,
was going down?
yeah, it was doomed once certain players started opening their mouth that didn't need to open their mouths. That started criticizing players and trying to manage teams when they're not managers, they're just players. They have their own teams that they can go manage, and they can go fuck off back to London or wherever they play.
Would you
But
say
yeah,
that you're more comfortable now away from the ship?
no, because I end up in the same situation at Man City.
Just walked right into something practically the
Yep,
same.
walked into something practically, well, not practically the same. It's under new management. It's just a change of regime. So I'll give that. It's not the
Would
same
you
as
take
Spurs.
that transition
Spurs,
period over Spurs right now?
yes, because with Spurs, with Man City, I can go, me and Roberto can go in here and rebuild the team because we have a solid core. No one's out here being, hey, this team's about me, 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 play my style. It's not like that anymore. It's just, hey, man, we're trying to figure out the new play style, so it's going to work. But
That
like
was kind of the same
Spurs,
thing with us, with the moving transition to from season 3 to season 4, is Keon successfully brought in some more unknown players like Tigray and Jumba, and it kind of just one followed after the other. And I've taken that core, and we have then reached out to new contacts. So like a lot of credit goes to the former season recruitment that assisted in even further recruitment for this season. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he started that core, and then we went off with a bunch of free agents.
All
Very
right.
helpful.
Benja. Benja.
does he
Yo,
sleep?
Real
no,
quick,
I'm not
real quick.
asleep. My
What,
fault.
what would you consider a perfect core? Like, how many players would you think would be like a perfect core?
For a team, at least 12, 13 people. A full team plus some subs that are always there.
Yeah,
Do
you gotta
you
have players to buy in, that buy into your philosophy, that don't want to play, have teammates playing three different styles. One side of the
Yeah,
field is playing short passes, another one's playing long ball, another one's playing freaking tiki taka, and then it doesn't work, man. A core needs to have a strong leadership. If you have strong leadership, everything will follow. That has to have
well,
a strong foundation.
one thing that
You
I've talked
just
to Benja plenty of, oh, go ahead, Twist. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, one of the biggest keys is just like play with your friends because your friends know how you play, and you guys could be laughing the whole time. You guys could be winning like 4-0, and you wouldn't even notice.
That's what Spurs was last
Exactly,
season. That's
for
what
sure.
Spurs was last season,
And
and
you know what? When you're
no other
playing with
team.
friends and you take a loss, it is so much easier.
Oh
So much
yeah.
easier than
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh
than
yeah.
with
that's
a
I
so
bunch of
mean,
true.
title
So
chasers.
true.
We get
lately
our
in
morale gets
Japan,
pretty
right?
hurt. Our
Huh?
morale really goes down in the middle of a game, and it's really unfortunate. Luckily, in most scenarios, when we're finding ourselves kind of down, we really pull together because it's a lot easier when you really like the people who you trust the guy next to you, and you've been playing with them for a while, it's a lot easier to be like, hey man, it's all right. Like it's not your fault. It's the team's fault, and there's no pointing fingers or, like Dom said, criticizing one guy. There's none of that whenever you're playing with people you enjoy.
Yeah, because you know everyone how they play and stuff. Like, I hate when a player does a bad pass and someone else gets on him. I mean, it happens. Bad pass happens. No one's gonna end the game with
Oh
100%.
yeah, I used to
I
hear
mean,
this so much.
things are
Like,
gonna
come on,
happen.
man.
Things are gonna happen, man. As soon as, hey man, you ain't passed me the ball. Well, you didn't get it this time. Oh well. Go
Right.
win the
Yeah,
ball back.
it's the time. Like I'm obviously not a superior FIFA player. I've got people on my team who are far beyond what I'll
Exactly.
ever be for skill,
No,
and I
Doc,
recognize that,
Doc,
and I'll
you're
take
the best.
advantage of it. I appreciate that, thank you. But nonetheless, I'll take that point to be like, hey man, next time look for this option. Maybe you didn't see it. Not pointing out that they've
Hey man, pass
completely
me the
ruined the
damn
whole
ball.
game.
Yeah, and then they stuck up on it, and then it just ruins it ruins the team chemistry. Once you have that player that's I want to say how I want to use let me articulate my words proper. I don't want to offend anyone.
I'm offended right now.
When you have okay, I'll quote our fellow admin Keon. When you have certain diva players,
Divas,
Prima donnas.
prima donnas, um,
fellow
prima
admin.
donnas and divas, they ruin teams. I promise you, they will ruin a team because they feel like they should have the ball 24/7. The game needs to be played.
I should have the ball 24/7.
The game needs to be played through them. And like sometimes, and they don't want to adjust. They never want to adjust. It's always their style or bust. If it's not working, it's, well, you guys need to play my style. You guys need to be playing towards me. It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
they need to play my style, bro. Because if it ain't XO, then it gotta go.
Well, look. Do you feel like it's easy to make your clubs play the way you want them to? Like, cause, I mean, I'm thinking about all three of you in a sense, and you guys all seem to be people that guide your teams. You're creating most of the opportunities for your players. I mean, does the
You have to
vocal
be able to.
aspect matter a lot too?
Yes, you have to use your mic. Well, you don't really you have to have at least one person with leadership qualities that's in the midfield, in the creative areas that's gonna talk and
If I'm
create
if
things.
I'm being honest, that guy on my team is Jumbo. I mean, he plays center attacking mid, or possibly, switching things up, or if he has to play center defensive mid if someone doesn't show or something like that, he is always talking. I can't think of a
Yeah.
moment when he isn't talking. I'm guilty of when I get frustrated, I kind of shut down. And that's poor leadership. I get kind of, quiet and really frustrated with myself, not necessarily always
I
others.
mean,
And he's always just
that's
like, it's all right, we got it. Like, we're gonna score a goal. It's gonna happen. And he keeps
hmm
people really motivated. So when he dropped out of that one game, that's why I was nervous. I was like, well, I guess I have to do it now. I'm constantly talking. It's
See,
really, really helpful.
I give Juan this. Jig, he's really good at that. Like, honestly, before he came to Spurs, it was literally just me. And like when me and Jig are on the same team, it's not if you like quiet, you don't want to play on the team with us. Like, it's not constant talking, encouraging your teammates. Like, you got to keep them going. Like,
Because
we've come
I
back
feel
from
like people just lose their focus, bro. Like
yeah. You got to use.
there's
Go
some
ahead.
people that are so good quiet, and then there's other people that are like the fact that you can't hear what's going on with them, and then like they're doing like these weird fake crosses, or like they're like acting like they're gonna pass it and then they cut back.
Right.
I feel like that's when you gotta get into them, like get into their ass,
I
because they're just lost on the pitch, bro.
I
Well, you also
cannot
have
stand.
someone who's really, really strong, a strong talker on your back line, and for me, that's my left back. He came over from Manchester United for a decently fat price tag, and he never shuts up. It is beautiful. Honestly, I'm very thankful. He's constantly controlling that back line, telling us if he's going to push or cover me, and simple things like that. It's crazy how far it goes. Because like you say, whenever people are taking a fake cross or something of that nature, and if you're not completely used to the chemistry with that person, you're
Oh,
not
to
used to
throw
playing with
you
them, when
off.
they say one little thing just to let you know where you need to be, and everything else clicks. It's so helpful, and Omar is definitely the guy in the back line for that one.
Twist, would
my
you say you're
favorite
vocal?
thing. My
No.
favorite, like my favorite part is just like when I was in Arsenal. You know, whenever I had a bad game, gunners will message me and, hey, bro, you're good, man. I still think you're like the best, one of the best strikers I've ever played with. Or you'll like try to bring me up, and then you're like, dude, I know you could do way better than how you did tonight. I mean, you've done it before. Maybe just an off night. Maybe you're just off your game. But watch, next game you're gonna end up scoring hat tricks and all that. You know,
That's good
he kept telling
leadership
me
right
that.
there.
And he was a really good cam.
Do
And
you think
then
more
there's
managers
times
need to
where
do that?
I mean, it'd be really cool because it's your player. You know, if your player's like feeling like, oh damn, I feel like shit because I messed up that pass. You go talk to him, hey bro, you're good. We all know you're the best. You have nothing to show. Like you don't even have to prove yourself. We know you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's a
It's the
must,
same
man.
thing
You
with
gotta
when people
enjoy.
can't show up, and they feel so guilty about it. You just
Mm-hmm.
gotta
Like,
sit there for a minute and be like, real life takes precedence over FIFA.
Yeah, it's
Put it in
end of the day, FIFA
perspective,
is
and then
just a game.
they calm down. It's perfect.
so true, so true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the leaderboards right now, and I know all of you on a personal level, more or less. I wouldn't say like we're really close, like the way that me and Dom are, but I felt like in the last few weeks we've developed some type of chemistry playing together. But
Absolutely,
and I'm
absolutely.
looking at the numbers. Um, you know, part of I understand what Twist went through, but it's I feel like it's taken him a little bit to get that ball rolling again. I'm looking at Dom. Dom's gone through his fair share of problems. I know Spurs hasn't been the best, and looking at you, noticing that you're on that more of a managerial thing, Doc. I'm
Right.
thinking. What I want to ask is, have you felt like you've been missing anything in your game this season? Just looking at the numbers right
Well,
now.
I started off pretty well. I think I had the most assists on the leaderboard for a while, like for a little bit there. I've kind of, if I'm being completely honest, really have not been what I want to be in the past week. Has been really, really frustrating for me. I think I'm playing FIFA too much, and I'm overthinking things. I kind of lean on my fellow midfielders to check in and make things a little more simple. It's helping us really reach our top X pass game, so that's helpful at least. But for me personally, yeah, I would say that I've slacked a little bit in creating opportunities and things like that.
Twist.
Um, what Doc said basically, you know. I mean, she's like right all the time. Like what she says, many other
Oh
people
my
would say
God.
the same thing.
Dom.
What am I lacking? Shit. A team.
Oh,
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Damn. Damn.
shots!
Damn.
I'm
I'm
joking.
lacking a
Damn.
team too, guys.
Damn.
Honestly,
I'm
no,
not
no, no.
lacking
I'm
a
joking.
team.
I'm just
You
kidding.
know
My
what it
team is what
is?
allows me to slack off.
What I've been doing is I've been putting too much pressure on myself to actually, Jig, you can attest to it, actually having to score goals, set up goals, pretty much be Mr. Do It All. Just running around. I'm putting too much pressure on myself. I'm not relaxing and enjoying the game like I
So
used
you're not
to
having fun.
last season. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy playing it, but I feel like I'm doing a little bit too much.
I don't
It's
start a
not,
game without shaking. I'm always shaking. I'm
I
very
mean, I always have
nervous.
to like drink something.
What's your drink of
oh,
choice?
I always have to take a pregame too. You gotta
My
take
my
a
drink of
pregame.
my drink of choice is always water.
Always?
Can never
Ooh.
go wrong with water. Always water. I fill up I go to Circle. Well, over here we call it Circle K, or a 7-Eleven for you guys. Um, I go and get myself a Fiji water bottle.
And that's
There
like
you
your
go.
go-to for the game.
Yeah, I mean that's sometimes if I could go get a water bottle. Otherwise, it'd probably be like Sprite
Sprite's a good
or
choice. No, Dr.
yeah,
Pepper's
Sprite.
better.
But you're not
Um,
snacking during the game. You don't get your fingers tied up with anything else.
I
no,
eat
not
chicken
really.
wings on Sundays
Ah,
during games.
fuck off, Dom.
I always eat chicken wings on Sunday.
Man, this
Okay.
this man Dom doesn't stop eating, bro.
I
I
bet,
really don't.
and he's still thin. I don't know how he does it.
I mean, no wonder he
My
sucks,
life.
right? He's always eating chicken finger.
He's probably eating his own fingers.
Yeah, like I really have to eat. Like I have to eat and take a pregame piss, or I'm gonna have a bad game.
Hey,
If I
don't say the
don't,
P word like that, alright? There's a lady in here. Have some respect.
hey,
Please.
you want your period to sync up with hers too?
What?
Yikes.
Why'd you stutter, bro?
Oh man, shots. All right, well
And if
look,
I did, Dom, would that be a problem, bro?
Um, hey man, that would just mean no.
it'd be
I'm
a
pretty
problem if you both
offended
were
by
on the
that
same
sexual.
team.
I feel
I
pretty
mean, we are.
offended by that sexual insult right there.
Oh, how
I'm
offended
in,
are you, bro?
I'm very offended.
Oh man.
Are you?
Hey, Doc's in the ethics committee, so this get
Yeah, you better
resolved real
watch
quick.
out, cause I'm
Doc,
really not.
get me.
I'm not. I'm pretty loose with handing out bans these days. You
Mm,
better watch
I
out.
see.
watch out.
I mean, no one gives out more bans than me. Trust me,
Ooh.
ain't
Honestly,
that
I
right,
don't
Twist?
give
That's
out
true.
bans. I'm
Ain't
the
that
one
right,
who
Twist?
who
Ask
is like
Arsenal.
the.
Ask
I really fight.
Arsenal. That's a cold blow. It's a low blow to me.
Nah, man.
All right, guys. Well, we're clocking in at like 45. Gonna try and wrap this up as soon as
But this is
possible.
insane.
But
Alright, shout out that Monterrey team.
no,
Oh,
no,
do we have to talk about
oh
the
no,
bet?
we still got plenty to go. We still got plenty to go. We're just gonna try and, get it down to as minimum as possible because I know y'all got
The first
busy
show goes to
schedules. I
London.
know Doc still got to fly back to Chelsea. Twist has got to
That's
fly back to
true.
Munich. My last question, it was kind of like a small segue into something more personal, and I'm gonna start with Twist on this next one because it's something that I feel like the community needs to know more or less how to manage themselves better. And Twist, I want you to keep an open mind with this question because this is what I really want to know is what happened with your whole band saga, which I'm coining now, and Benja hashtag this. I'm calling it Test Faygate. I want you to give us the facts, only the facts, about what happened and why it happened, and if you regret any of it now, more or less, and if you feel comfortable with that.
Which ban? Me getting banned for like
For those 10
The
games that you
Alexis, the
missed.
Alexis, the Alexis
um
man.
that sucked. Um
I
was
reduced
horrible,
it.
honestly. Like I mean, it got reduced, but still, I mean, like it sucked because as soon as I came back, I struggled because the team had already adapted into their own chemistry, and it took me a while because I'm like, oh God, like they're doing this, doing that. This is way different from what we were doing before.
Hmm.
So it's pretty hard, and obviously I'm struggling a lot this season, more than last season.
I mean, because in my eyes, you
Um,
were you were put up in like a pretty messed up position before and after, and
yeah,
you've taken a lot of
I was
backlash too.
replaced. Yeah, before I was replaced in Arsenal. I thought Arsenal had a very good team, but I guess going undefeated, being 13 and 0 wasn't good enough, and you got to get rid of your top strikers that helped you.
That doesn't
So,
make any
I
sense to
mean,
me.
Can
exactly.
I
So
get some
it was
insight? Can we get
alright.
some insight into why they were sold? Can we get some inside knowledge?
Inside knowledge, why they
Yeah, why were
fold?
they sold? Yeah,
Why were they
why did
sold?
they
Why we
sell
were
them?
sold?
Feel free not to
They
comment.
brought in all these new players, big stars. Obviously, everyone loves big stars, so maybe that's a good reason. Yeah, okay, so it was just like one loss, and it was an unlucky night, but afterwards we bounced back and we beat Man U, Infinity Warriors at net, Green Eagle
Who gave
scores
you that loss?
two. Who gave us that loss? I think it was in Chelsea.
Oh, I think it was.
I mean, Mhm.
I'm just joking around. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah.
Do you feel like those 10 games had an effect on Byron? Do you feel like if you would have been there at the beginning, maybe you guys would be maybe even fighting for the league right now?
Honestly, I'm very proud of them. I don't think they could. I mean, I think they could do very good things without me. Either way, they're a good team. I mean, it's our first season together compared to any other team. Every other team's played together for like, well, Chelsea. They've played for 2 seasons, and Copa Boy's been playing for a long time. And obviously, they have the good cam. Obviously, they're first place because they're the best team.
Hmm.
Um,
This season.
us, Bayern, new players. It's a new team. Like we've never played with each other in our lives. There's 3 players from Arsenal, now 4 players from Arsenal, including Nico and myself. Shadowblade and Green Eagle. It's just great. It's a great team. We're struggling, but we're doing good for our first season,
Yeah,
being
it's growing
in
pains.
fourth
Growing
place.
pains.
Yeah, you know, I
I can
mean,
say
maybe
that
next season will be good.
they gave us a good run for our money. We only won 1-0, was it? I mean, come
Yeah, it
on,
was.
that's as
You look
close as it
look at
gets.
that team on
That's
paper, and I'm pretty sure you would put a star
You
next
look
to
at
their
that
team.
team. Look at that team on paper, like on the Bayern's roster. You'd be like, okay, this is a team that could do
Hmm.
something. And then
Yep.
you see Chelsea's team. You're like, oh, Chelsea could most definitely destroy them. Chelsea's a great team. You know, I'm pretty like our players were pretty nervous playing Chelsea, playing the best team in the league,
honestly,
managed
you
by
guys, it was
Doc.
good.
It was
It was
such a
really,
great
really a
game. It
good
was a
game. It was
great
a
game.
great game.
It was like the UEFA Champions League final.
It's very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, it was a great game. You know, we lost 1-0. They deserved the win. We
Could
we
it
made a
have gone
mistake.
any way? Could it have gone the
Yes,
other way?
Honestly, it could have gone 0-0.
it could have.
To be fair,
It could have
like
gone 0-0. They could have scored on us. I know that you had that crazy header that hit like the upper 90 post. You know, they had a shot in the end, like right on the end of the game. It was I think a set piece that they laid into the box. Like 3 guys were running for it. I don't know how Nico saved it, and that's what gave us that win. You know, it was incredible. It was a high pressure game, high pressure, quick game.
you know, coming into the game, you know, I was very confident in my boys that we could put up a good fight, and we did. You know, like gonna be like a 2-1 defeat or a 1-0 defeat as it happened, or even tie if we played our best and we lost 1-0. It was really good either way. It's just a bad
Yeah,
mistake from the defense, and they gave us a hell of a fight, and we gave them a hell of a fight. It was just crazy, back and forth.
I'm really thankful my team knows how to pull up in situations like that where we're playing a team that is could be considered fighting for the title with us. You know, like obviously we've struggled, and I don't mean this offensively or to, uh, attack anything that Dortmund or Everton have done. But if you look at the stats, they are beneath us on the table. You know, obviously everyone is now, but it's a significant distance between us and them than some of the teams that we've beat. And so we come out there and I guess we kind of choke a little bit. You know, maybe we get too comfortable, maybe we get too cocky, or whatever it is. And then teams against like Bayern, you know, that's a team that puts out an incredible 11 every game, you know. And so we're like, I think we just get more in the mindset, and that's why it
Hmm.
helped to create such a good game, you know, between
Definitely,
us and
definitely.
Bayern.
I
Question,
mean,
question,
I'm
question.
pretty excited for the next game. The
I'm,
next game Chelsea
Oh,
faces Bayern. There's gonna be
that's got to
no
be a match of
dog.
the week. That's got to be a match of the week.
I have a
There's gonna
question
be
for
no
all
dog,
of us.
but I still believe it will be a great
I'm not
game.
gonna be there. I'm going
Yeah,
to see the
sadly,
Chicago Fire game in
she's gonna go
Orlando.
see Bastion.
Oh, they might have the league by then.
Okay, okay, Doc, what were your feelings towards that Spurs game, the second one you guys just played?
Oh my God. All right. It was stressful, incredibly stressful. The second game against Spurs. What was it,
Was that
4-3?
the best game? Yeah, was that your favorite game you played last season?
No, Milan and us was my favorite game. That was incredible. It was absolutely amazing. Spurs game, we played like garbage. I mean, we scored 4 goals, and some of them were like pretty well constructed, but we just struggled to keep momentum going. Obviously, we had some issues in the back line, goalkeeper specifically. Clearly, we had some issues. But luckily, you know, it kind of all links back to that positive reinforcement family vibe that we kept it going. We did not let Big Pete put us down too far. We kept it together. And
Okay,
I think it
question,
was in like the
question.
88th minute. The 88th minute, we scored 2 goals from there out to
Okay, so
solidify the
did
win.
Spurs lose that game or did Chelsea win that game?
I
Mm,
think that, to be
mm,
honest, it has to
mm.
be a little bit of both. I know that's really, of course,
No,
I would say a little bit of
nope,
both.
I need an answer. I need an answer. Did
I would
Spurs win?
say that we won. I think we won that game. I don't care how biased that sounds. If you're scoring 2 goals after the 88th minute, you can say Spurs crumbled, but you could also say that we created the kind of counterattack vibe, the high pressure kind of vibe to solidify that. I know the last play was on the ground pass from the right side to Caesar, who opened his hips up and put that finesse upper 90. And I'm not taking any credit away from a win that ended like that, you know, in stoppage time. I'm not gonna say that we didn't win that. That was clearly us pulling together there.
Mm.
Okay, I just wanted to get that in there.
Well, look,
Just wanted
this
to
is
get that.
something that I want you guys kind of to take in, and then you can answer from it. For some reason, I'm seeing a weird connection in how management tends to make top players a little less influential or successful on the pitch. I mean that in a sense, like I see top players that can lead in multiple facets of the game and still struggle sometimes in different departments. Like I'm used to seeing Thor clutch and dominant, and at times I see him dink one off the post when it could have easily won us a game. And would you consider that true? That being a manager sometimes steers you wrong in different areas where you're usually just on point.
Yeah, because when you're a manager, you got to take this extra criticism. So like every mistake you make is magnified by like 10.
I agree. I
So
absolutely agree.
like so like you don't have that. You can't play as loose as you fuck. Excuse me. You can't play as loose as you usually can when you're just a player. Like last season when I was just a player, like I was having the most fun of my life. Like I was just scoring hat tricks for fun, assists for fun, interceptions. I was top five in all those. It was fun. And then
Yeah,
I
I
took
think
more.
that. Go ahead, you finish.
Okay, I took more of a managerial role this season, and it's like everything I do is scrutinized. Like I can't. I make a bad pass. It's oh my gosh, you made a bad pass. Everything has to be perfect. Like you have to
Hmm.
lead.
Right.
And like, well,
I
maybe I
feel the
think it
same
was
way.
maybe it was the atmosphere I was in, or what. But like, it's a lot more pressure put on you when you're a
Hmm.
Yeah,
manager.
kind of the
Everything you
same
do is
thing
on
where
the
like
spot.
if you are responsible for a loss, or I know it's a team effort, but let's say you feel you find yourself responsible. Sometimes, things get
Hmm.
heated and there's banter in the manager chat, and sometimes you're kind of like, oh, gee, we lost that game. Now I'm gonna hear about it for a week, and so
Hmm.
that is frustrating in itself as a manager. But I think also I feel like, and my team does not do this because my team is very, very accepting and incredible, and I love every single one of them, but I can see how when you mess up, you feel that there's this extra layer of them being like, oh, well, gee, how are you going to lead us and be our boss if you can't even score a tap in, you know? And so I think
Right.
that you build it up in your mind so much more than what actually happens, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. 100%.
All right, Twist, I want you to start off with this one. Where do you see yourself next season?
Good God.
um, you know, I hear Arsenal's coming back.
Snake.
Mm.
I hear the old Arsenal's coming back. I'm not sure if they offer, if they want me to go play with them, that'll be cool. That'll be great.
So the rumors are basically true that are linking you back up with Alexis.
Oh, where are these rumors coming from?
I mean, that's what everybody's talking about.
You just said it
Really? All
yourself.
right. I mean, maybe it could be true, or maybe I could end up back home. Hey, Doc.
That's home.
Hey,
Oh,
Where would you
Chelsea.
call home?
Probably where I first
Chelsea.
started off at, Chelsea.
avec moi.
Mm.
Yeah, come back to, yeah, come back
Mm.
to my Robin.
Okay, okay.
That could be possible, or just probably keep staying. I mean, maybe if there's a chance, I would probably end up staying at Bayern. But if it all depends on my two buddies, my boy Shadowblade and Green Eagle. If they want to go back to Arsenal, then let's go to Arsenal.
So you
Okay,
guys are.
question. Why would you? Hold on, let me ask you this. Why would you go back to Chelsea to Arsenal after they sold you or you and your strike partners the first time? What would make it different? What's going to be different from this time from last time?
Because they'll
Why would
know
you go back?
that, because they'll remember how strong we were when they had the best, well, one of the best two strikers up top.
Are you
One of the
assuming they'll
top
remember that?
strikers.
But
They
they still
better.
they knew
We
you had
took
the
them
best
30.
strikers,
We helped them get them to 13-0. We
And
helped
they
them
still
get to
sold you.
first place.
and they still sold you. So what makes it any different? You guys take a loss again, and then say you guys don't go 13-0. You guys start off two and win 2 games, lose 3 games. Um, what are you gonna do then? When he's gonna be like it's you guys' fault. I'm out.
Mm.
What are you guys gonna do?
What are we gonna
You
do?
gonna, Yeah, when he starts, well, I'm not saying Gun Lex is going to be like that. After you guys lose 3 games, it's going to be chaos. But I highly doubt we start off 13-0.
We'll most likely pick it up. I mean, just like the night when we lost, we were like completely off our game that whole night. Obviously, every team gets off their game. For example, Chelsea, one of the probably one
I
of the
can
best
attest
teams
to
right
that.
now. They were off their night, obviously, and they lost. But they're still a good team. They're still a team that you should be scared of.
Doesn't take any merit.
Um,
Yep. No credit.
just like Arsenal, they were last season. Not trying to throw shit at Chelsea, but Arsenal was probably one of the best teams last season.
I was looking
Yeah,
forward
we
to that
did.
game.
If not the best team. They were probably the only team that could beat Chelsea and give
Hands
You
down.
Chelsea
just didn't, bro. You didn't beat
very
us.
good
I just
match.
want to say that.
I
Mm.
mean, that
I'm
was
just
just
putting
an
that out
off
there. I'm
night.
just putting that out
Yeah.
there.
I mean, but still, we're probably one of like Chelsea's would have been Chelsea's biggest challenge.
Absolutely.
Doc,
Absolutely.
I think we'd have done way better than Milan did.
Doc.
For sure.
Uh, so you're pretty much you're good where you're at, right?
I'm very satisfied.
Look at her.
We
Should be
had the
a
2 losses.
back-to-back champion.
I really hope so. Nothing is obvious, nothing solid. There's still a lot of games left, but I'm really, really satisfied with everyone's attitude. I'm very satisfied with my players' skill level. I'm in no room to talk about anything. I've been off my game, and I appreciate everyone for coming every single Sunday and Monday, showing up, playing their best, and most of the time getting incredible results.
Dom,
Where's my future? Shoot.
He doesn't
Honestly,
have a future.
hold on, hold on. Honestly, I like to stay with Man City, honestly, and build something with Roberto. Me and Roberto have a good chemistry. I don't know what it is. At first, we didn't like each other, but now our chemistry is on point with each other. I feel like we can actually build on something. We can get a couple players in that would that can fit into our style. We'll be a really good team next year because we have a good core. And VPN kind of ruined our season this year with
hmm.
if you're managing VPN, that you're gonna get banned from the league
That's
if you play
something. That's
VPN.
something that we're gonna talk about soon, Dom, for sure.
Well,
We're
okay,
gonna.
yeah. But that kind of ruined the team this season, and also well, a kind of change in leadership, as in Danny stepping down, so he can have a more prominent role as an admin instead of having to worry about rosters and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
um, yeah, I think I'll
Are you
just end
gonna
up
be
here
that
at Man
guy?
City.
You're gonna be that guy for sure. You're okay with doing that again, even when you've said
Rebuild,
that you prefer to be a player.
rebuilding. If I mean, don't get me wrong, I like being a manager and all that.
Best
But if I
recruiter.
can be, yeah, I like recruiting players, man. Like, I guess we'll talk about my Japan team later, our
Yeah, look
Japan
at
team
Japan.
later.
I honestly, I mean,
It's
no
not,
shade to
it's
USA, even though I played for them as well.
Hold
Shout out
on,
to
hold on.
Alex. They're
Yeah,
really good, but I think Japan's really good.
we'll get there. We'll get there. Hold on. Before we get there, Doc, are you planning any big money signings in this next window for next season?
no, no, she's stingy.
Twisty wissy.
You're not spending any money,
Oh,
are
I'm
you?
sorry. Are you talking to me right now?
Yes, yes. Are
I
you
thought.
planning
Okay, I'm
anything
sorry.
big?
No. Well,
Y'all about to get these big
Well,
coins if y'all finish first. Come on, man. Give us something. Give us
at this,
something. Who are you looking at?
at this, I guess. All right. Um, I don't want to. Okay, we have
Say it.
not solidified any names. Obviously, depending on where our roster is, I love Twist very much. I am very interested in that. I don't know how he feels truthfully if Arsenal was to happen.
Approach him?
If Twist would rather play there because that's where his friends are going to be. You know what I mean? So it's hard to make any solid plans. I don't really know what's going to happen in our midfield. I don't know who is staying. I don't know who's leaving. So I don't have any names. I don't have like a list, that I'm building at this exact moment. But honestly, I'm very, very happy with the core, and for the people I know 100% are staying, I am very, very satisfied with them as starters that I have not even compiled a list of, 100% I'm looking
It's
to
not a
buy this
concern
player.
right now.
It's not a concern. I would not say it's a concern, no.
So there are no plans,
Okay.
but there is a
Oh,
possibility of y'all linking up.
I know that there
speaking
are
of Russ,
people, I get messages a lot, and I'm sure Jumba does too, about, oh, can I trial for Chelsea? Can I trial for Chelsea?
same.
And that was before the transfer window opened, and we were very, very hesitant to trial a bunch of players. We didn't want to change up too much, Like we've said, egos coming in can destroy a team. I know all of us can attest to that. So we
Yes.
really haven't thought about changing it very much. We haven't thought about a lot of people, but there obviously I'm gonna go through, revisit these messages, probably get some trials in, and during the off season for sure get some trials in. We could always use more depth. A team could always use depth. So, but no, to answer the question, no big name signings planning yet.
Dom?
Okay, I gotta hold on. I gotta ask Doc this one question because it's been weighing heavy on my conscience.
Go
Um, how do you feel about you potentially having to pay 100 million
Okay.
for Gunnar Alexis and
I knew that was a question.
just to lose him for a rental? It was pretty much a loan. I wouldn't even call it a rental.
Ooh.
It's just, oh man.
No, I can't. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't frustrating. It's not. It would not be fair to say
I
it's not
understand it's
something.
fake coins, but
No, it's
You're
still
still
though.
coins,
it's
I
though.
still
mean,
the principle.
we've
It's
gone
still the
back up to
principle.
we got up to about 80. We're back at 80 mil, so we're good about money. When you don't think about money, it's frustrating. He told us so. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you the money back." I don't really know what that means. I guess this Arsenal thing isn't 100%, so nothing I say is 100%. I don't know what's gonna happen, obviously, but
Right.
we have to be prepared to replace him. But
Definitely.
to answer what you say, of course it's frustrating. It's when I was making that purchase, I did not consider that he would be leaving us after this season.
Right. How do you feel about? You feel you should get a partial refund back, or like,
I can
do you
see
think
the
a rule should be
logistics.
put in? Do you think a rule
Get the
should be
receipt
put in?
out. Get the receipt out.
No, I'm gonna say no because here's something. I could have used the 6 game clause to get him for half the price, but I
Oh,
didn't.
good call, man.
And the reason I didn't
Facts,
is
facts.
because I really do not see screwing over Nick Franco as part of that deal. I want every
Right.
single person to, and I see the 6 game clause. I see the reason that it's implemented to help the player in addition to possibly the manager.
Mhm.
But I really did not feel in that situation it was fair to screw Nick Franco out of 50 million pounds.
Yeah.
Well
It
said.
wasn't his choice. It was a rough relationship between a manager and a player. We took advantage of that and we bought said player.
Shit. I took advantage of Nick Franco last season. He'll tell you that.
So I didn't feel that I was like,
Yeah, boo him. Everyone boo him, please.
Boo.
No, I'm joking, man. Nick Franco's a good Maple Syrup guy.
Oh man, oh man.
Back to me. What was the question again? The original question before I interrupted Doc. Do I see any
Boo
big
him
signings
again.
coming in?
Yeah,
Um,
any big signings?
I have about 2 potential big signings. I wouldn't call them big signings. People would just be surprised I actually got those players to leave their highly respected teams to come join me at Man City.
Any
But
clues?
I don't. Um, I can't say any clues without giving
Or any
names.
admins?
But
Any admins?
oh hell no, Keon. Yep, I'm bringing in Keon. No, I'm joking.
Woo.
I'm joking. Never in a million years.
Be a mistake.
Of course it would be. But now, yeah, I have a couple key players that everyone knows that when transfer window opens, they will probably be the first names you see, and they'll be off for free. So, yeah, just keep an eye. Man City will be spending some of that Man City money,
I got one
bringing
quick
in some
question
star moves.
before we get into the VPGA Japan. Are you guys against seeing more than one admin on the same team?
No.
I would be biased if
No.
I said yes,
I mean,
because I'm gonna be an admin next season and Keon's an admin, so.
Fresh news.
I don't really care. I mean, like, it's always a good feeling when you beat an admin's team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because
that's
everyone
fair.
plays a lot better. Everyone comes and wants your head.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what. Yeah, everyone. You actually get everyone's best. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong. What's admin? You act like admins are god players. Admins aren't even
Yeah.
the
That's
player.
true.
There's a lot players better than admins. Admins aren't like the messiahs of FIFA. We're
You know, as
just
long
Mm-hmm.
as there
admins.
aren't rules being put in that are clearly corrupted in favoring a certain team or two admins on a certain
MLS.
team, then it's, you know, who
MOS.
cares?
But yeah.
Oh man.
This man
Well,
said
yeah. I'm
Da,
MOS
down.
because his team sucks.
No, that's not why I said MLS.
Oh
It is what
man.
it is. I'm the outspoken one.
Doc, are you ever gonna play MLS?
No.
Hell no.
Hell yeah,
No?
she is. She's gonna come to Revolution with Twist,
Oh,
and
Hey.
we're gonna
while I
score
have the
100
spotlight,
goals.
I
after
do
this
not play
season, I'm retiring from MLS. I
Oh.
Oh,
will not be partaking in MLS.
I'm retiring national as well.
What?
Shut up. No, you're not.
I'm scared now.
What?
My
Uh,
efforts are focused on Chelsea. I'm focused on the main league. I have no interest in
Yeah,
MLS.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna stop playing VPN as well. I'm just gonna focus on building the city brand,
All
and
right.
yeah, I'm done playing any other leagues. Just
All
one
right.
of
focus
my
on
main
Man City.
focus is just national because I don't really have anything to prove in VPGA. I'm so far behind to even
Mm-mm.
be in the top 5 for Golden Boot.
Is that your goal next
Or
season?
from my goal next season, probably get back on that Golden Boot list again, like last season.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
Yeah,
look, this is a
and hopefully make the All-Star.
definitely, which I think all three of you are very capable of. It's just, you know, things have gone different ways for, yeah,
Situation.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Thor
don't
yeah,
know.
didn't
For me,
deserve it
see,
last
for me,
season.
it's like leaderboards mean nothing to me for my personal anything. You know, A, there's so many incredibly skilled people I probably wouldn't be able to get ahead of, and B, we always say defense first. You know, who cares about your stats? And that you know, that helps us. I think that's another reason we're very successful.
Do,
Honestly, is
do you
You know
guys
what?
think
Yeah.
do you guys think
go
that
ahead.
match rating should be added to our stat input?
I think an average
No,
match rating would be incredible. Personally, I think that would be
no,
really interesting.
I don't
You
believe
don't
in
I
think
match
mean,
so?
ratings. I don't
it'd be
believe in match
cool, but I mean,
ratings.
like, you could do that, like match rating, and then compare it to like all the previous seasons, all the games you played and goals
Right.
they score. That would be cool, and just add the
Nope,
average rating that you think they deserve.
nope.
Yeah, I think
I'll
that'd be
say
interesting.
this:
But
match
then,
ratings are a joke in FIFA.
but
I can agree with Dom though a little bit though because I definitely feel that sometimes they don't factor in like key passes and things of that nature, and it would be really skewed depending on a position that you play because a striker scores one goal, they're going to
Exactly.
get a 9.0. So that's going to be really, really hard to gauge any actual
Yeah, but
value
there's
of
a
I've
lot
literally,
of
individual
there's a lot
yeah.
of CDMs that get 8.8s, and you hardly
No, put it like
even
this: I've
see
literally
it.
seen a goalkeeper had 18 save and only have a 6.2
Holy hell.
match rating.
players.
I
No,
mean,
that's yeah, goalkeeper is really
it's
hard.
yeah,
It's very,
It's
very
like
hard
it's
to get above like
ridiculous.
a
It's
7.
ridiculous. Like
you
I
know,
don't,
it
and you can
sucks for
falsify
defenders
those.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
defenders as well. You've got to
Yeah,
be
I mean,
making 10
like,
tackles
You
in a
get
game.
four
yeah, I mean,
interceptions, four clearances, and 7.1.
and everyone forgets about you because everyone focuses on who's scoring and who's assisting. Like, shout out to the defenders because you guys do a lot of work down there, and
Shout out to
so
the
do the keepers.
defenders.
But yeah, because they never get the recognition. I reckon. Yeah, whatever.
and I also say this: those are gonna be the easiest stats to falsify is match rating. Because me, I'm gonna hate having to go back and actually watch looking for everyone's match rating every game. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a logistics. It's gonna be a nightmare
True that.
to actually have to go back and actually because you can falsify those. Be like, hey, you had a
I think if
7.5.
you look at it
Mm-hmm.
from an outside perspective, it's a cool idea. I just think with EA, it's not probable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
going
Well,
PS next year.
I think right now is the perfect time to bring it up. We've been hinting at it all segment long, and even though it's far away from us, Gaffer, you're already way ahead of the game. What's it looking like? Give me the scoop on recruiting and how things are going right now. Dom.
Recruiting, damn, was so freaking easy. Like, I think I was like, Doc, hey, I got a team. You want to join? She was like, oh, yeah, I'm down. I was like, cool. Pretty much. And I was like, I don't even know how I got these players. Like, I think I just said I have a team named VPJ. I think I have a team named VPGA Japan, and everyone, I guess, all my friends just wanted to play with me. And Twist came, joined. He brought a couple people over. Doc brought a couple people over, and like next thing you know, we have like a freaking super squad. And I'm just over here like, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
so
Like,
excited too.
I'm really
like,
excited.
I like when we play. And the funny thing is, you think me just bringing all these players in, it would take like a couple games to have chemistry. The
Hmm.
chemistry is there instantly.
Was this
It's
the
like
perfect
we
time to do
all,
it, Dom? To
yeah,
build
I
that?
want, yeah, I wanted to get ahead of the game because like last World Cup, I played with Canada. Canada was a great team,
I
but
played
I
for no
felt
one.
like, yeah, did you play for Colombia?
Hey, Colombia, you guys suck. I'm coming for you guys.
Nah, but
Hey.
I felt like I honestly wanted to stay with Canada, but I felt like I could do a couple things. I just want to do a couple things differently. And like so I just took Japan and I didn't even do anything. I just got a group of players together and they all like each other. It's probably the nicest, second nicest team I've been a part of, minus Twist. And like it just clicks. It's just click. I can't even
Ouch.
describe.
Well,
You know what?
You guys can
You
attest
know,
to it. Like it
I
just
can't. I feel the
clicks.
same way because here's something. I look at Chelsea. Chelsea can be stressful. It's not because of the.
what happened, Doc?
Doc.
Oh no, did we lose Doc?
No, no, no.
You
She might
said
have.
Chelsea too many times.
Yeah. Any kind of importance, but it's nice to just start so early that you can all just get on and at 1 in the morning and run a couple games and just work on simple chemistry and not worry about getting the win. It's
Right.
it's
Yeah,
nice
like
to
it's
start
just
there and then move into competitive matches.
Going with the
yeah, it's
flow.
just yeah. I bet you guys have. It's just fun playing. It's like you look
It's
forward
just
to
fun.
playing with Japan.
What's that record
Yeah,
It's
looking
like
like right now? Do you guys know off the top of your head how many losses are there?
I
just
think
28,
it's
3, and 3.
two. I think
3.
two, maybe three. I took a
one
loss tonight.
loss. Yeah,
I took a
only
loss
one
tonight.
loss.
How close to D1 is it
Yeah.
already?
We're
I
at
think we're
5
like
right now.
yeah.
Huh.
Like I said,
D5.
we're getting promoted every
I mean, we've
season.
only
But
been playing for not. We've been playing for a week or two.
remember we played
Not a
We've been playing
lot.
for
once
no, just we've been playing
about a
for
week and a
almost a
half.
week, almost a week.
Yeah.
On Saturday it will be a week. Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Right.
Yeah.
No, well, you know what? I lied because we actually played a couple games with the Atlanta squad.
That's
When I
true.
very first started the team,
Yeah.
it was just me. Yeah.
That was
But
2 weekends ago, wasn't it?
But still,
no, that was a while ago.
still, the bulk of the team has come in only recently, so
Yeah.
it's still fresh. It's still new.
I think the Japan team
Defensively,
is very
oh
cool.
my
Dom, give me
God,
some
like
names right now. Give me some names right now. Who you think is for sure on that list?
Thor of London, that kid is amazing. He's
Oh
handsome as
yeah,
well.
he's so trash. I mean, yeah.
I'm
My,
picking him. I'm picking him.
Doc has definitely made the team.
Oh, that's the best player. If I pack that player on foot, I'm done.
Um, Smack, I'll give him. Smack has made the team. He's a really good
Yeah,
center
I would
back.
quick
I
sell
like
him
him as
even if he had it in for him.
Mm.
he's a good player. Let me go look down the roster. It's just a talented team, regardless of who it who I put out. I think I could put out two different starting 11s, and they can beat most teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's that talented.
I think
Uh,
that it's a lot to do with attitude because there's a lot of banter on that squad too. The
yeah,
whole time we're
it's
playing, we're
friendly.
making fun
Yeah,
of
it's
each other.
friendly.
Oh my god, the banter is so
Um,
hilarious. It's just like the
listen,
thing that keeps us together, you know? It's like
Yeah, but
we
no
make
one
fun of
quits.
each other, but like no one gets like takes it too serious, which is pretty cool.
yeah, that's what it is. We all know it's like it's honestly like a family in there. It's
Does
like a
Yeah.
bunch of
does Alan Cruz have to
cousins
be
just in
there?
there.
Do you think for sure? Because I think he's awesome. He slides in with Doc and Twist. If
Like
one
I,
of them are
s-
gone,
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Alan Cruz
Oh
is
yeah.
incredible.
Hopefully he
he
can
really
pledge
is.
his allegiance to Japan and not Mexican, his Mexican ethnicity. Because
hmm
Japan, I
But
see
I
it in his
mean,
eyes.
either way, I still think he's gonna do really good.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
he's a
Yeah,
sure.
great player.
honestly, he'll definitely give enough of an impact regardless of which team he chooses.
So on his own, he'll be able in a lone striker formation, or do you think he's more of like a two-striker formation guy?
I mean, I've only seen him play with two-striker. I haven't played with him a ton, but when we play, we even will just play just us. We've played a couple games on Japan, just him and I think he works very well in that two-striker formation.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Well, we've reached the part of the segment that I'd like to actually introduce like some new bits, and today I'm gonna try one with you guys. You've got three options because I've got three created so far. You have the choice of A, B, or C, and it has to be unanimous.
Whatever you guys want. I'm fine with anything.
Did we lose Dom? Give me a second.
I think he.
All right, I'm gonna send him an invite real quick, just in case he might have just lost connection. What letters were you guys thinking of right now? A, B, or C? See, it is? Awesome, awesome. All right, well, you guys have selected to be a part of... Let me check the list right now, actually. Benji, you still there?
Yeah.
Can you... all right, so I'm going to need you to write their responses down. You guys are going to be taking part with what I'm calling the Jiga PK Q&A shootout. It's basically It's a rapid fire answer. You get 5 short questions. You're gonna give me 5 answers, and at the end of this season, hopefully, once I've amassed, a few more interviews, I'm gonna basically do a census of everybody's responses. So the first question for both of you is Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
For sure.
Ben, did you get that?
Okay.
All right.
Adidas.
Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm gonna say Drake. I don't listen to rap, so.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna say Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
Frank Sinatra all the way.
We're gonna add it.
Can y'all repeat that one more time?
I said Drake.
Yeah, Doc's got Drake.
Says Kendrick Lamar.
All right, next one. Messi or Ronaldo? Oh, did you get the first one, Benji?
Neither.
You said Kendrick Lamar, right?
I'll say Messi.
He's just the GOAT.
Messi, both of you? All right, so Messi for Twist and Doc. And then the next one, Philly cheesesteak or bacon cheeseburger?
Bacon cheeseburger. You can never go wrong with bacon.
Stop making me hungry right now.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
All right. Last one, but not least, chipped through ball or driven cross? Which one do you prefer?
I use chip through ball more.
Yeah, chip through ball.
Yeah.
Do you think that's clutch in this year's pro clubs? The chip through ball?
I mean, if you know how to use it.
Yeah. I don't know, because I think that we have a lot of... I don't know. That's really hard. Driven through balls can be really, really sexy when used appropriately, but I feel that I resort to the chip through ball more often.
Yeah, I always hit Doc with that chip through ball, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Well, Benji, do you have anything you want to ask these two before we let them go?
No.
Nothing. All right. Well,
Doc, something.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, Doc. All right, when you're taking a penalty, do you shoot to the left or to the right?
Well, I vow to never take penalties because it doesn't matter. I'll miss them, but. I would say I would normally go to the left, actually.
Oh.
Nice. What about you, Twist?
Sometimes I like to chip it. Even the keepers, for that matter, I try chipping them whenever I'm on a 1v1. Like, if I feel like,
he does. He actually does, and sometimes it works, but, sometimes
most of the time, I'm just like, I'm not gonna put that much power and hopefully goes in, and it doesn't. I'm like, okay, this time I'm actually gonna chips him like nothing.
All right. Well, guys, I want to thank y'all for taking part in this first podcast for JigaX9's Long Shots. Actually called Long Shots with JigaX9. I kind of messed that up. Danny, edit that, please. Thank you for being here. I'm looking forward to getting you two in again. Doc, we're going to plan that Chelsea edition. Twist,
Absolutely.
your interview is going to be at the beginning of next season because I'm excited to see who you're going to end up in here with.
All right.
Oh, well,
I
thank
Sounds
you
can't,
for
good.
having me. It's a lot of
eh,
Thank you
fun.
for yeah, it was very fun, especially with Doc.
definitely,
Oh,
definitely.
you're too
And
sweet.
Great teammate.
so we're hitting VPGA Japan right now, right?
Yeah,
Or y'all?
Yeah,
yeah, let's get this
VPGA
game.
Japan all the way. Let's
Awesome,
get it.
awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, signing off with you. This is JigaX9. Stay tuned. You never know who's going to be next. Who will end up being champion? Will it be Doc? Where's Twist going to be next season? Will he be wearing red, blue? Nobody knows. Until next time, take it easy. Bye. That was dope.